Hello, everyone, and happy Wednesday. Sun is shining. People are smiling. All is good. Hope everyone is doing well. Welcome. Oh, no, over here. Welcome to What's New. Right there. Woo. We got, it's been a slow week from a receiving standpoint. Not to say that it hasn't been quiet, or that it's been quiet. It's been busy, but we've had event kits coming in from Spellbinders. We've had our Kickstart event getting ready to go out. It has been busy, just not a lot of new goodies for the store. That doesn't mean we also don't have good stuff to share with you. So today, us two are launching 2 new classes as well. Darlene's got a class, I've got a class, so we've got lots of information on that. We've got reminders, we've got announcements, we've got things to pencil into your calendar. Hello, everyone, as you are tuning in. Thank you so much. Good to see you on this Wednesday afternoon. I do not have an overlay for this, but before I forget, I'm just going to put this little announcement out there. We are going to be closed on the Saturday of Labor Day weekend. Scary to think how quickly that is coming. When you hear the CNE advertisements and everything else, that just breaks my heart because it means summer is almost over. But I thought I hear Matt in the background. I got a little distracted there. So we will be closed for in-person on that Saturday of Labor Day weekend. But of course, you are welcome to shop the website. And so join us. We've got 2 new releases to share with you today. Lots of great announcements. And then we are going to wrap up, as we have the last few weeks, with our week 4 anniversary deals. Woo-hoo!
Good week.
Darlene's already been rearranging. Everything is good to go. Bridget says, hope to see you soon. That would be awesome. We do have our demo days later this week. I think I do have a slide for that. We'll get to that. But lots and lots of stuff happening, and we would love to see you here in the store. So we don't want to keep you too long. Got lots to share. I know the last few weeks have been jam-packed, and it's like right down to the last seconds of the hour. I know it can be overwhelming. So have your notebook handy, have your pencil ready, write down your wish list, and if you have any questions, of course, you always know where to find us. All right, we are going to flip over to the desktop camera. Woo-hoo! There we are. And I'm going to grab the first bin of goodies. And this is definitely for our Halloween friends, our fall friends. Last Thursday was our Lawn Fawn release. Now, last year and then following again this year, Lawn Fawn has broken fall and winter into 2 different releases. So we just had the fall and Halloween coming up, I believe. I'm going to say October 1st. It's so. Like that first Thursday in October will be our Christmas and winter. Matt's saying yes from the background. It was supposed to be in September. Yeah. There have been a number of companies who have been faced with some production delays because of the stamp company. There is a primary stamp company that most of our brands use, and they had a polymer issue. So that stuff that makes those clear acrylic stamps, they had an issue with a batch of their polymers. So production got delayed on a lot of those stamps, and so the release had to get pushed. But that's okay. October 1st, we're still playing with fall and Halloween stuff. We can wait that extra week for Christmas stuff. Mm-hmm. Though I know many of you card makers will disagree with me.
It's a perfect day for your make and mingle too.
Oh, yes. I never thought of that. We'll have to do a Lawn Fawn make and mingle. Good idea. Anyways, I'm going to start off by sharing with you a couple of samples that Lawn Fawn has sent us. Some of the items in that release did already sell out. So if you see something and we don't have it in stock, let me know right away. I will be placing my order for that October release probably late this week or early next week as soon as they send us the information. And if you have special orders for Lawn Fawn, get them into me at info@craftersworkshop.ca. Get them in right away. Be as specific as you can, and we will make sure that we get those in. So the very first sample I'm going to share with you. You always know when you have that psst, open me, that is an interactive card. So Lawn Fawn came out with this cute little hugging bear. He is so cute. I can't even remember what his actual name is. But he is a super fun and super easy mechanism to put together. So the teddy bear himself is sold out, but we do have an add-on, and I will make sure I add more of this interactive die to the next order. We also have these spooky guys. So these are moths. They are the friends of the big butterflies, but they are moths. You can tell they're a little bit fuzzier. They've got some pointed ears. They've got, their little spooky kind of icons on them, and a really great kind of spooky Halloween type butterfly. It says, "You light up my life." This would be really fun to play with the glow paste or the glow embossing powder or any one of our pear blossom pressed lights. That is another great set in this collection. And then we have our Hocus Pocus. So the kitty cats with the potions and the cauldron and everything else have always been very popular with Lawn Fawn. Jen Shirkus herself is a huge cat lover. We won't call her a crazy cat lady, but we know she is a little kooky for Lawn Fawn like the rest of us. And she has a lot of beautiful little kitty cats. So we always think of cats when we think of Jen Shirkus and Lawn Fawn. So there's a great little potion bottle, there's the cat at the cauldron, and the great big Hocus Pocus. So those are the 3 samples that they shared with us. And let's just quickly go through all of the goodies and talk about all the things. So those are your moths, as we shared with you on that sample. They've got some cute little tiny sayings to go in the speech bubble. It's got the lantern. Thank you very moth. You light up my life. Some really punny sentiments, as Lawn Fawn is wont to do. We do have Stamps Alone, Stamp and Die bundle, and then we do have, I saw it right at the top of this pile here that Darlene organized for me, the coloring stencil as well. So it coordinates. If you don't like to color with markers, the stencils help you color with your inks and still create really beautiful images. So that is I Like Cute Moths. Then we have Hocus Pocus. Always the puns with Lawn Fawn. So you've got the books, you've got the little kitty cats, all the different things. Lots of fun to play with, especially if you were to put it like on a treat bag or something fun like that. Lots of great little sentiments as well. Once again, Stamp and Die, dies on the back here, and the coloring stencil. Then we have this little guy, and he's probably one of my favorites. He's called Fall Mice. Easy peasy. Now, if you participated in, was it last year's Crop and Create, Darlene, that this little guy was in with our friend Catherine and Scrapbook and Cards today? He was already in your kit, but if you don't participate in those events and you need the cutest little mouse ever, the Fall Mouse is it for me. I love this little sweater. I can totally see myself coloring that in Canada colors, almost treating it like a hockey jersey. You could color it as a maple leaf. Who knows? Lots of good stuff. Is the bundle sold out if it's not here?
Yes.
Okay, so we just have the stamp. We do have the coloring stencil. If this is of interest to you and you want the die, email me right away. I'll get some more dies in. We have, what's the name of this guy?
Squirrel.
Simply Celebrate Squirrels. This one was super popular, though the squirrels are adorable for fall. I don't know how they got all their squirrels in a row. My squirrels in my life are never in a row. They're kind of running all over. But there's some fun little sentiments. I'm nuts about you. I forgot your B-Day. Happy belated. Sorry, this card is acorny. Ha, ha, ha.
That's it. That's all we have.
Coloring stencil's gone as well?
Too.
Okay. To go along with Hocus Pocus, we have the Hocus Pocus add-on. Just the spell books and the broomstick. How to Bewitch. All the things. This guy, I think, was absolutely adorable. Happy Ghost Tag. So you got the background, and what I would do is probably cut that out of black, then this guy out of white, so you've got the spaces for the eyes to pop through. Or this piece right here, you would cut out of black and put behind so that you don't have to worry about the eye color. Cute little pumpkin treat bag, little cheeks, and you can either have his arms out to the side or curled in holding that little pumpkin. We have, I like cute moss add-ons, so just some little sentiments and the little flight trails. We have the scripty thanks and the shadow die, so it looks something like this, especially if you put that sparkly paper, which you'll see in a few seconds here. You could really create some fun little sentiments there. We have two, I don't know, I feel like I'm racing, so I'm going to take a step and breathe. We have two different acorn dies. Acorns, go really nicely with those squirrels, but really have a nice sense of fall without being too Halloween-y. I know pumpkins are always a big thing in the fall, but these little acorns really can create some fun little images, and you can even create shakers. So this one is just a frame. And what I would do is then put acetate behind, all of your foam tape, and you can create a fun little shaker here like they have on this, this stencil. Or there is the outside in. So what that does is it cuts in one cut. It gives you a stitched edge on the inside and a stitched edge on the outside. So it just gives you a really different look. And again, I have seen this be used for shaker cards as well. But look how cute he is with that thanks. These would be really cute on little table place cards. You could make a cute little shaped card out of this and use it on your Thanksgiving table. I can't believe we're talking about Thanksgiving,
but that's the next thing.
That really is, after Labor Day, that is the next big holiday. What else would be cute for tags is this little build a potion bottle, part of that build a ... series. You've got your frame. This would make a super cute shaker as well. Oh, you've got this ready for the next one. Darlene's pulling stuff out and I'm seeing it out of the corner of my eye. But look at that, super cute. You know what would be fun? So way back in the day, and I think Darlene remembers this as one of the first classes she ever attended here at Paper Crafters Workshop. I used colored hair gel. You fill up the a little Ziploc bag with hair gel. You put it in behind a frame or a shaker element of sorts, and it looks like your bottle has all kinds of bubbles and water.
Yes.
That might have to be a learning live.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. So stay tuned. The ideas are like potions in my brain. I'm going to take this and put aside into Sherry's pile, and let's do that in September because I'm still in summer mode. Then we've got the Big Hugs Ghost. So Big Hugs was the teddy bear here, but if you don't want to use the teddy bear, you can switch it up and turn him into a ghost. I highly suspect there will also be some Christmas add-ons for this interactive die. It's going to be really, really cute and really, really fun. And this ghost you can use with the mechanism or just use him on his own. I love that there's a little bow tie as well. And I think we saw this with the Hero Arts ghosts as well. That seems to be a trend right now. Either use the bow tie as a bow tie or put it up top as a little hair bow for that ghost. Ghosts are so much fun, and you can just do so much fun stuff with it. This would also look fun if you did like a little glow-in-the-dark patch in behind for his eyes.
Or use I know we're out, but the witch hats, the stamp set.
Oh, yes, the little witch hats as well. So, Big Hugs Ghost goes with the Big Hugs Interactive. And then, adding to our Build a Critter series, we've got the Build a Cat. Super cute, lots of great fun stuff. And, funny enough, there's also the cats with ECD, so kitty cats are pretty prominent out there. They will fit all of the costumes and everything else just the same as the Build a Bunny, the same as the Build a Fox.
Yeah.
There's kitty cats, and you're not going to hear this from me, but I wonder what critter that goes with cats will be in the Christmas release. I ain't a woofing, I'm not going to tell you, but you know, it's doggone cute.
But
we did bring in some from the vault items. So this is Fortune Teller Tabby. Margaret says you need to do a ghost with the mechanism at Scrapathon. Maybe. We'll see what we can do, Margaret. Scrapathon's coming up the end of September, and we just might have to do something fun. All right, this is the Fortune Teller Tabby. It is from a previous release. There is a reveal wheel mechanism that goes in that little Fortune Teller crystal ball. I wish we had a crystal ball.
Yep.
But it's really, really fun, and you can use it with or without. And now, new to this series is the coloring stencil. So when they bring things back from the vault, it's because they are bringing out the coloring stencil. There are our bats. These guys were super popular at the time they got released, and I know a lot of people were like, bats?
Yeah.
Really? And yet they had to have them. My one girlfriend in particular, Gail, I don't know if you were watching, but she loves the bats. So now
they're cute though.
They are cute, and you can add so many things to it. I love hanging out with you, some really fantastic sentiments. And now there is the coloring stencils, followed by the Fantastic Friends add-on, also now with coloring stencil. So those are the stamps and dies that we still have in stock. But there's also lots and lots of good things to go along with it. So there is a new pattern paper. So we have it in the 6x6 as well as in the 12x12. Lots of great, their pattern packs are always phenomenal. So this is the autumn pack. It's got some great, almost jewel tone colors. Lots of beautiful, beautiful patterns. I actually have gone through my 6x6 pads at home, and I would say that I am almost exclusively down to Lawn Fawn 6x6 pads in my personal collection, because they just have so many great versatile patterns that can be used for so many different things. So that is the pattern paper, and there's all kinds of sparkly. Now this is totally Darlene's color. It is amethyst. There's 5 sheets in a pack, and they die cut beautifully so that and they don't shed. They're all that beautiful, beautiful cuttable paper. So there's amethyst, there's magenta, there is rose, which is almost like a pinky purple, and there is sapphire, which I think, you know, short of having a green, that's probably my next favorite color. And then there's Darlene's and my birthstone, which is aquamarine. So look at those gorgeous, gorgeous jewel tones. Don't know which color is your favorite? Don't worry. There is also a multi-pack. So all 5 colors there. I think it's really funny that they call it 90s tracksuit. I'm sure there's a story behind that name. I'm not sure what that story is. But I don't know. This makes me think kind of the 90s.
Yes,
you
like
know,
retro,
almost girl band kind of thing.
like rollerblading.
Anyways, how can you resist all
pretty.
5 of those sparkly colors? But wait, there's more. There is also Halloween. Did we get the orange
and the black
individually?
Yes.
So orange and black. You can get a pack of 5 of each one. Or you can get this multi-pack, and it's simply called Halloween. Doesn't give me a breakdown as to how many black.
2 orange.
2 orange. It's really tiny writing. So 2 orange, 3 black. And again, I think you can expect to see more sparkly paper coming with the Christmas release. Then we have their shaker bits. So they have started coming out with some super fun shaker bits. Here is lemon. This was from the previous release that sold out super fast. We've got those back in stock. Cheryl Ann says, I wore a 90s tracksuit in those colors to a Halloween crop and had a boombox too.
Oh,
absolutely.
perfect.
You absolutely have to have that boombox, the little sweatband,
Yes.
the wristbands, you know, maybe not quite leg warmers. I think leg warmers was more 80s than 90s.
I think so, yeah.
But I can totally pick up that vibe, Cheryl. Also from the previous release is the yellow. It is called Tiny Treasures Sunshine Sequin Mix. That had sold out really fast, so we brought it back in. And then all we have left is these three Halloween packs. There is, what's the name? Halloween Sequin Mix. So it's got pumpkins and bats and ghosts and purple stars. We have just purple stars. How many bottles of this did you grab?
One, I was good.
For yourself?
Yeah.
Purple sparkles. And then we've got the Halloween Moon and Star clay pieces. I almost wonder
if it's glow in the dark.
Yeah. Well, got one more thing to show with you with Lawn Fawn, and then I may have to run in the bathroom to test that one out. So put that in my pile. All right. One last thing for Lawn Fawn, and then I'm going to hand over to Darlene for our paper collection. Lawn Fawn has joined the ranks in terms of bringing out things for your water bottle, your computer, your notebook. Well, I'm gonna say notebooks. Back in my day, it would be for your binders. Anything that you want to just show your love, your fandom of a brand or of a product. They have their own vinyl stickers. So if you are a Lawn Fawn fan, and I know I haven't grabbed mine yet, this is going to go on my laptop. My Lawn Fawn logo. There is the little cute kitty cat from the Hocus Pocus. We've got Fox in Socks with the little book. The book collections were always super popular. That might actually go nicely on my Kobo.
Oh, yes.
Just cause, I've got to have all the stickers. There is the cute moth. There is bunnies reading books. There is the cute little mouse again. I don't know why I keep wanting to call him a fox, but he's a mouse with his little fall sweater. And then there is our little hedgehog. So all of these cute little vinyl stickers are available, and I expect there will be more to come as well. But especially if you are a Lawn Fawn fan, I think you need to have a Lawn Fawn sticker for your water bottle, your Yeti, your laptop, what have you, just to show your true love. All right, I'm going to pass over to Darlene. She's going to move from, she's got a little bit of fall, well, a little bit of Halloween
and Christmas.
And then she's moving into Christmas. And while she does that, I'm going to go check out those sequins to see if they glow.
Okie dokie.
Tag, you're it.
Well, I have Graphic 45, and it was amazing. Sue and I put it out Friday, and over the weekend, there is hardly any left. It's amazing how fast the two lines went. They are both very unique and amazing. So let's start off with Graphic 45. We do have our reorder on its way to us. So if there's something that catches your eye, or you want the smaller 8x8 pad or the ephemera and all that, it's on its way. So you can send us an email. We can let you know when they're in, but they flew off the shelf really quickly, and you'll see why. So this is beautiful greetings, and it's their Halloween line. You get some purple, some blacks, and some orange. The nice thing about this set is now it includes 8 patterns and solid sheets, whereas before it was separate. There is still a solids pack, but if you just want something to start off with, let me put it higher, they have now included 8 sheets of that. So you get your nice cut-up parts. There's different ones. There's borders. There is this new journaling one, which I'll talk about when we come to the Christmas one. So lots of cut-up parts and lots of patterns, but I love the colors on it. So look at that. So sending bugs and hisses, the most spectacular time of the year, happy haunting, and to all a good night. Oh, that's twas the night before Christmas type thing, but love the colors on it.
They
Very
always
cool.
have the best purple.
Yes,
It's dark without
the right
being
shade.
too dark.
Yes, I love the shade of purple. But look at this. Look at this solids pack. Well, solids and patterns. You get this nice arrangement, like different types of solids and patterns. You have some floral, some polka dots, some horizontal lines, some plaid. You got the nice purple spider web there, and of course the solids, a great range of it. So those are the 12 by 12s. We also have the cardstock stickers. Look, I'll put it lower so you can actually see. But look at all these stickers, you know, black cat, the broomstick, the pumpkins, little Batty, frightfully bewitched, happy haunting, and to all good night, say boo and scary on. You have the skull, the crow, and look at the back side. So the front side has all those little icons, and the back side you have your borders, the postage, you have some tags, and some frames as well to go with it. And then we also brought in the die set. So this is called the Halloween hanging die set. It has the little ghost banner. It has the spider webs. There's 2 here. There is the pumpkin, the hat, and the broomstick. So love this little, and here's just black and white here, but I love the look, especially this little wonky spider web on that branch there, that spider as well. So really great set. So that is the Halloween line. We do have our restock coming because it flew really quickly. And to the Christmas collection.
So before you move on to that, I'll just give you an update.
Yep.
Okay. Does not glow.
Does not
glow.
That's too bad. Okay, so this is called Merryful Greetings, and this is their Christmas collection. So we have the solids and patterns pack. Our collection pack is sold out, so the restock is on its way, but we do have a few single sheets, so I can show you the single sheets. And here is some nice diagonal pattern, some nice solid red. We have the polka dot. So just like the Halloween one, you will get some solids and patterns as well in the main collection pack to get you started. Oops, maybe I should turn this the other way. And here is, I love how this is a very simple layout where you could just do some matting, add your photo. If you want to grab another second sheet, you can also fussy cut that and raise the presents in the trees. But I love how simple that is. And then some more polka dots at the back. We have this one here with the plaid. I love the red. It's a really nice red and green in this set. And that hint of black. You know, sometimes seeing black in a Christmas gets a little daunting, but it's really nice how the black paired off really nicely. There's some hints of it. Here is the borders. So you got some nice borders that you can use. You could also fussy cut them individually if you don't want to use them as borders, but you get a good selection. There's nutcrackers here, Sherry.
Nutcrackers. Yes.
Here is the journaling one. I'm going to come back to this, so I'm just going to put that aside because there's something that goes with this.
I love the tree.
It's very
love
the snowman.
And those are actually not scary looking.
Right? But here is the signature cut apart. So you get some nice size signatures. You can use it as is. Like they have this nice rectangle if you wanted to use it on one of your layouts. Some nice postage stamps. Really cute. You have this nice black checkers at the back here. Mistletoe and holly. There's some little diamonds in this background. And then look at that. The hollies. It's stunning. I don't know if you can see that, but look at all that prettiness there.
They have such a richness in their colors. Like everything looks dimensional.
Yeah. Here is little green polka dots with the green solid. Oh, I think this will be Sherry's favorite page. Look at that. It's just perfect. The way there's amount of red and green, but that black just in that middle there. It's called the snowman layout. So really easy. Mat a photo and you're done in a nice title, right? And we have some snowflakes. So we have this one here called Winter Snowflakes. It's the black snowflakes on black with this nice black and white village. And then you have the winter white snowflakes and then that white solid. So that is the collection pack. And back to this one here. So this is the collection that Deanna is using for her Christmas class. But let me skip right to this die here. So this is the postage stamp collage. Everyone is going into this, bandwagon of postage collage. It's pretty unique and it's popular in that the nice thing about this is that there is this die here that if you line it up to, I'm gonna this area here as well as this area here, it will cut those postage collage out. You can fussy cut them for sure, but this die will make it easy and it will cut that out for you, very similar to waffle flour. To get these individual pieces, you would just snip on those dotted lines to separate them. So really cool die, and there is a pattern paper in the Halloween set it's also called the journaling cut-aparts, where this die will cut those two areas out really nicely. And going forward, that their collections will include one of these journaling cut-apart sheets. So this die will be very useful when other collections come out. So you have some different sizes of postage collage. So even though, let's say you wanted to cut, let's say, one of the other, or even a pattern paper, for something like this, you can use the square to cut them out. You could use the different sizes of rectangles just to get that pattern on any of your pattern paper. So this is called the postage stamp collage and numbers die set. It's a tongue twister. And of course, there is numbers. There's words like hello and friend. There's the cent. There is that little airmail type squiggly line. I don't know. Is there a correct name for that? That postage?
It's cancellation mark.
Thank you. The cancellation mark. We called it the squiggly. There is the @ symbol as well there. So that is the die set. There was another die. It was a Christmas die that we are sold out on.
But Matt did order more.
But here is a little bit of what we have extra. So we do have a few 8x8s left. Same idea as the 12x12s. You do get those patterns and solids in your pack as well, just in a smaller scale. The die set does not work on the little ones here, but you can for sure use the standalone postage dies to try to cut some of those out. We have the cardstock stickers set. You have the tree, the hollies, the candy cane, the stockings, as well as the nutcracker, some nice words and ornaments. And on the back side, you have your borders, your tags, the frames, as well as your little postage stamps. And we have the chipboard pieces, tags, and frames. So right behind has a great picture of what's included. You have some different sizes of frames. You have also some chipboard icons like snowflakes and presents, nutcrackers and trees to embellish all your goodies. So that is Graphic 45. Two beautiful lines. Hard to say which one was our top seller because they flew off the shelf really quickly.
But you know what? Just a testament to how gorgeous those collections are.
Yeah.
Alrighty. That's it for what's new. But not for our live. Don't worry. We've still got lots more to share with you. I am going to switch now over to our slides, talk about some announcements. Darlene has something to share with you. I've got something to share with you. We got lots of good stuff. So let me just click. Excuse me. So as I mentioned off the top, and if you saw our live last week, there is a couple of brand new tools from Sizzix. And we think the best way to showcase it is to actually get our hands on and play with it. So if you come into the store either tomorrow, excuse me, from 1 until 6 or Friday from 10 until 2, I'm going to be playing with the tools and seeing all the good stuff that are in there. If you are not local to us or if you can't make it, I will also do it as a learning live next Tuesday. So we'll finish off August with a Sizzix tool demo. 2 weeks ago, we talked about our Christmas Around the World art journaling and card making event. We're just waiting for the last couple of pieces, which should be shipping any day now in order to make the kits. But we like to think it's a pretty unique opportunity. We will be pre-recording 3 art journaling classes, 3 card making classes, and we are using some of our new favorite international brands. So we're going to take you around the world from Hungary to Italy to Belgium and the UK. a little bit of Canada in there, to just create and have fun with some Christmas projects. Everything will be pre-recorded and loaded into a private Facebook group so you can create on your own schedule, do it in any order, any class, all of that good stuff. And then on Sunday, October 18th, which is the weekend after Thanksgiving, Darlene and I will do a live wrap up. So we'll play with some of the leftovers. We'll mix and match the brands together into single projects and just have a lot of fun. You are more than welcome to come. Well, not more than welcome. You are encouraged to come and craft along with us in that live wrap up session. We have less than 10 kits left. They have been selling really well, and we really do appreciate everyone who has jumped in and supported this idea. We're super excited. As of right now, we do not have any samples to show. Darlene's been fussy cutting. Yep. I've been kind of sketching out some ideas, but we haven't got those samples ready just yet. We will do our best to get that up in the next couple of weeks. But you don't want to wait. You don't want to wait for us. Just have faith that we are going to teach you some awesome stuff. You're going to play with some gorgeous projects. And not only will you be ready for the festive season, but you will also just learn some good stuff as well. So Christmas Around the World is now available for sale. Darlene was talking about that gorgeous graphic 45 Merry Full Wishes collection, and last Friday, Deanna took over our Facebook page and launched her latest virtual class. It's a card making class. It'll be held on Sunday, October 4th in a private Facebook group, and the replay will be available after class is complete. Again, only a handful of kits left. I just got confirmation before we went live that I can add a few more to my allotment of kits, but they have just gone so fast. So if you want to make these gorgeous cards with that snowman, with those nutcrackers, with that funky tree, and with that die, you're going to go and get registered right now. All right, next up, I'm going to flip to the slide, and then I'm going to turn the camera over to Darlene. Art journaling is a hot thing right now, and Darlene wants to take you on a little bit of a...
Sherry's going to teach the class for me.
See what happens when I cut and paste. All right, it's not with me, it's with Darlene. It says it correctly on the SKU page, the registration page. I wish I could just jump in the screen and cover that up, but we're human. We make mistakes. Anyways, Darlene is going to take you on a little journey to create some gorgeous backgrounds, build lots of layers, and you are going to give your fussy cutting fingers a little bit of a workout. This is an in-person class only. We have 8 spots in the afternoon and 8 spots in the evening. But if you are an online person, don't worry. We do have more in the works. This one, we just had very limited supplies and wanted to get people's hands on right away. So, Darlene, I'm going to let you take it away.
So in this class, we will be creating 2 6x8 pages, very different with 2. So we're using Minte. Minte is known for a lot of fussy cutting, just like any European brands, international brands. And we have 2 different sheets of fussy cutting where we are going to fussy cut at the first part and then create these backgrounds with different techniques. We're going to use some rub-ons and create layers. And I love smushing, so you see a lot of smushing in the background. So we have, I don't have names for these pages yet, but we have this one here with the pink background.
The pink one.
The pink one.
And the blue one.
And the blue one. So this blue one is a little bit, this will be the second project because it is layered. There is 2 pieces to this. So it's like a frame within a picture. But to create that depth and, the girl looking out to the gate.
So in your kit, you will get some paste and some papers and the fussy cutting bits. We have listed the colors of ink that we recommend that you have, but this really is a great hands-on experience. And I I think it's going to be a lot of fun. There's lots of technique built in those 2 pages.
Yeah, I had fun creating them, so
Yeah.
can't wait to share that with you.
So if we go back, again, not with Sherry, but with Darlene, on Monday, September 14th, there is an afternoon session and an evening session here at the store. Our in-person classes have been filling up fast, so if this is something that interests you, don't wait. Get signed up right away. They are live on the page. If you just go to the classes tab on our website, I haven't got a banner up yet, but I will try to get that up tomorrow. Excuse me. And again, there will be future art journaling classes with lots of techniques. There is that Christmas Around the World that has art journaling techniques in it. So if art journaling is of interest to you and you wanna learn, come and see us. We're gonna have lots of options. All right, now my turn. And yay, I got the name right. So a few weeks ago, we did our very first storybook illustrations class with Josh Griffiths and his people. It was phenomenal, and it's been amazing to see in our paper crafts, in our circle, all the people who have been creating and personalizing and really playing and becoming addicted, if I do say so, to these people. However, in our class, we kind of ran out of time and didn't get beyond making people. So I've added a second class. This one is access only. So you're going to use your own stuff. If you participated in class number 1, you did get some of the stamps, and I know many of you added to that. All you need is some watercolor paper, you need some stamps and some ink, and we are going to build some scenes. So we'll learn about masking techniques, we'll learn about how to plan out and create your design to make sure that you do everything in the right order. And just fall in love even more with these sets. Now I'm going to be using the illustrated man, the illustrated woman, and now I can't remember the name of it, but I am going to be using one background set as well. We may be out of stock on, I think, 2 of the 3 of those. More have been ordered. Our Spellbinders, or our latest Spellbinders order kind of got split. We've got one box. We've got another box that is due to show up tomorrow or Friday. So if you don't have the stamps that I'm using and you want to, don't worry, they're coming. Or you can use whatever sets that you have in your stash already. You don't need to worry about having a specific set. As long as you've got some people and maybe some backgrounds, we're going to be just fine. So that class is going to be on Zoom on Monday, September 21st at 7 p.m. It is also set up in the system on our classes page, and more inventory to come so that you can participate and play along. It's going to be a good class. Going to be a good class. All right. Next up, starting early, but our next D-Stash sale is on Saturday, September 19th. It is just, well, I guess exactly a month from today. If you go 19th to 19th. It'll be our last one of the year, and we do already have our dates secured for 2027, but we're going to change a little bit how we do our registration, so watch for details on that if you want to participate as a seller in our D-Stash sales in 2027. If you just want to come and shop for great bargains and gently use craft supplies, then mark Saturday, September 19th on your calendar. Bring your cash, bring your reusable bags, and come have fun. Weather should still be good. The lineup starts early.
Oh, yeah.
But lots and lots of great bargains to be had. All righty. That is the end of our announcements. Now, the moment you've been waiting for. As we wrap up, and look, we took almost an hour again this week.
With less things, too.
Yeah. So here, let me find my sound effects. Let me find my drum roll. Boom. All right, we've got our week 4 anniversary sales. So all of these deals that we are talking about tonight, they will go live tomorrow morning. So you still have today to get in and finish up your shopping on the week 3 deals. But when we're talking about week number 4, boy, excuse me, do we have some good deals for you. First off, deal number 1 is 20% off Concord and Ninth stamps, dies, and stencils. As always, we are excluding any July or August new releases. Ink and cardstock for Concord and Ninth is also excluded, but we have a really nice selection of Concord and Ninth and Christina Werner stamps, dies, and stencils like turnabouts and some fall, not fall stuff, that'll be new, some spring stuff. Lots of good options for you with Concord and Ninth. They are always super popular, and I think that 20% off is a great deal. Deal number 2, we have 20% off 49 in Market. We know how much everyone loves 49 in Market, and we've got a new release. We are just waiting for the ship notice, and we need to make room. So come and stock up on your 49 in Market past collections. Again, July and August new releases are excluded, but still lots of great collections to choose from. Deal number 3 is 30% off Paper Rose paper collections. That also includes card kits, their embossed die cuts, all kinds of great, gorgeous things from Paper Rose, which is from Australia, if I am not mistaken, and some really, really pretty things that you can play with. Deal number 4, 2, the organized option. So if you are making I was going to say New Year's resolution, but we're in August. So sometimes people think of September as kind of a new year as well. Getting back to school, getting back to routine. If one of your fall resolutions is to get organized, then get some goodies from the organized option. There's storage items for paper, for stamps and dies. And if you're not sure what is the right bag, come in and see us and bring your stuff with you, and we will help you match your bags to your storage needs. So 25% off the organized option. And we are rounding off week number 4 with something that everybody needs, and that is adhesive. So deal number 5 is 20% off 3L scrapbook adhesives, tape runners, refills, and 3D foam. Get stocked up for your Deanna classes. Get ready for all your fall and festive crafting. 20% off adhesive is a great way to get ready for your projects. All right, those are your 5 deals for week number 4. Let me just find the right screen. Let's go back to this prettier one. There we go. Darlene's busy putting everything away, so I will just wrap up by saying thank you for joining us tonight. Check out our new classes. Check out all that new stuff from Lawn Fawn and Graphic 45. And we'll see you back here next week for even more new goodies to come. Have a good night, everyone. Stay safe and happy crafting. Good night, everyone.